In AutoCAD, you can combine one or more objects to create a single object. These compound objects are known as blocks. Commonly used for symbols, parts, detail views, and title blocks. Blocks ensure consistency between identical copies of objects. When creating blocks, it's easiest to work with objects that already exist in a drawing. Open a drawing that has several individual objects already in place, such as arcs and lines. In this example, a desk is made of individual lines and polylines. You can convert this desk into a single block, making it much easier to copy, rotate, and move. To do so, from the Insert ribbon, Block Definition panel, select Create Block. In the Block Definition dialog name field, enter a unique name for the block, such as Large Desk. Then, define a base point. A base point is used for placing the block in a drawing. From the Base Point group, select Pick Point. In the drawing area, specify an insertion base point, such as the corner of the desk. Once you specify the base point, the Block Definition dialog opens again. Notice that in the Base Point group box, the X, Y, and Z coordinates are assigned values. Next, specify the objects included in the block. From the Objects group box, click Select Objects. Then, in the drawing area, use a window selection to select the objects. Note that you can use any selection tool to make this selection. Once the objects are selected, right-click or from your keyboard, press Enter to confirm the selection. The dialog appears again, this time containing the preview of the block to be created. Back in the Objects group box, you can specify what to do with the original objects you selected. You can retain the objects, which keeps the objects in their original form, convert the objects to a block, or delete the objects from the drawing. Deleting the original objects from the drawing maintains the block of objects, but the individual objects, such as lines and polylines, will be deleted. Select Delete. In the Settings group box of the Block Definition dialog, you can specify the insertion units for the block reference. The Hyperlink option associates a hyperlink with the block definition. Under Behavior, you can specify whether the block is annotative, which automates scaling. This is useful for objects that are symbols, such as labels. You can also specify whether the block scales uniformly and whether you want to be able to explode the block. Not allowing the block to explode will ensure the preservation of the block, as it will not be able to be converted to its original individual parts. Click OK. The individual objects are deleted from the drawing area and are ready to be inserted as a singular, repeatable block. Blocks are an excellent way to streamline and standardize workflows. When editing or redefining block definitions, all reference blocks in the drawing update automatically. Plus, working with block references reduces the file size of the drawing when compared to object geometry duplication.